Village of Oaklawn Board of Trustees regular meeting agenda. We're meeting in the Village Hall Auditorium, 9446 South Raymond Avenue. This is meeting number 2023-20. It's Tuesday, November 28th, 2023. It is 9:01 a.m. Call to order. Roll, please.
Mayor Vorder.
Present.
Trustee Desmond. Trustee Sock.
Here.
Trustee Pembroke.
Here.
Trustee Olenichek.
Here.
Trustee Mallo.
Here.
Trustee Stalker.
Here.
We have a quorum. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Does any trustee have any conflict with anything on?
Oh,
Public comments. Do we-
there are none.
I didn't think so. Okay. Conflict of interest disclosure. Anybody have any problems with the agenda? Hearing none, we'll move on to the approval of the closed meeting minutes, 2023-11, dated September 26, 2023. Motion,
Move. Approved.
second,
Second.
roll call.
Trustee Sock.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Olenichek.
Yes.
Trustee Mallo.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Motion approved. Approval of the regular meeting minutes, 2023-19, dated November 14, 2023. Motion,
So moved.
second,
Second.
roll call.
Trustee Sock.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Olenichek.
Yes.
Trustee Mallo.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Motion approved. New business by trustees. Trustee Olenichek.
I have no new business to report.
Okay, trustee Mallo.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Two important dates coming up, December 1st. Pay your taxes. Don't be late. That's important. That one's the bad one. The good one is December 2nd. The Village of Oaklawn is hosting Santa on the Green from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. We will be here, so lineup is around 11:30. So bring the kids out. It'll be a wonderful time. We have a couple choirs coming to sing during the day. We've changed a little bit from the years past where Santa will hold the kids on his lap. So it might take a little longer in the line, but we're going to get up close and personal with Santa this year. So that's all I have to report. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Trustee Pembroke.
No new business.
Be Santa.
Yeah. Okay. Trustee Stalker.
No new business, thank you.
And trustee. Sett.
No new business.
Oh, thank you, sir. All right, village manager's report.
Nothing this morning.
Okay, great. Okay, we were going to request the Board of Trustees approval for zoning and planning commission's recommendation for a variation to build a parking lot inside the 25-foot building setback at 9400 Southwest Highway. This is Joseph McCurdy from Oaklawn Community High School. Motion, please.
Motion to approve?
Oh, they're here? You guys have anything you want to add?
We could take the motion first.
Yeah, we'll take the motion. I'm sorry.
Motion to approve?
I'll second.
Second. Guys want to add anything here?
We are prepared to show just a slide
Sure.
with our future plans.
Yeah. Could you
Okay,
show
go
us?
ahead.
Vernon's going to help us out with some slides here. So today's motion was regarding the parking lot that we're looking at the north end. So you can see, looking at this diagram, this drawing, on your right-hand side is the new parking lot that would go between our North Service Drive and 93rd Street. And this would give us the flexibility to do some additional capital improvement work in the years to come. It is one of our goals to not only improve the areas of music and fine arts and current technology, but to make those things happen, we need to create some more space. So we're looking at adding a field house at the south end of our property along 95th Street and Austin Avenue. So in order to make that happen, that's why we need the newer parking lot at the north end. The field house would be a big enhancement to our PE and health curriculum, and then also with our athletic programs and then our community involvement programs in the evening. So we're very excited about these future capital improvement projects.
Is it the intent to open that field house up for residents to be able to use in the winter as a walking track?
We haven't gotten into the details of those conversations. I would say it would probably mirror our current building rental plan, which as you know, groups can petition to use our facilities in the evening, and we have several groups that do that. As far as, residents, I know some schools have tried to do that kind of stuff during the day, And now with like school security concerns, that's difficult to do. But it is possibility, like maybe before school or in the evening, the track could be available for people to walk on it. It's just nowadays with school security, that needs to be factored in as a decision when we make those.
I'll take that as a yes.
I'll take that, yeah, yes, go ahead, Alex.
Qualified
Oh,
maintenance.
yes.
Was the green area on the left, are those outdoor courts?
No, I'm sorry, a good point. So the green area on your left-hand side would be a new building addition.
Okay, so that's
Connect right
95th
up-
Street cutting
Yeah,
right there.
95th Street, and then you have Austin Avenue there. That green, a lot of that, there is some grass there up against Southwest Highway. But where you see like the track and those 4 basketball courts, that would be the field house.
That's the field house? Okay.
Addition.
Got it.
So we have some locker rooms being put in there, a fitness room, updated weight room, an area for athletic training staff as well.
I understand there's gonna be a traffic light here?
Correct. So part of today's petition was for the work with the parking lot, for the variance, and then that work would also include adding a traffic light at our north exit there to help parents and community members and our staff to exit out on the Southwest Highway.
So none of that traffic will be in?
Correct,
Neighborhood.
correct. So part of our process here, working with the village, we did look at having an exit out on the 93rd Street. It was through discussions determined that that really doesn't help people because 93rd Street's already crowded. So we'll keep all of our school traffic on our school property. So there will be no exit or entrance off of 93rd Street onto our property.
Great. And when do you plan to start construction?
We're hoping to do the parking lot this summer. Also highlighted up there is in the middle there, you can see the blue, our current football field and track. We're looking, it's time to have that surface replaced, so we're looking at doing that work this summer and the north parking lot. And then the field house would be somewhere probably in 2025, because
Okay.
there's a lot of planning involved with that.
All right.
The parking lot, Joe, that's next to Speedway, where is that at?
So that's not, so the parking lot next to the Speedway is our student parking lot, and that was redone like last summer or the summer before. That's not highlighted there, but it's on the,
But that is your parking lot.
yeah, so it's our parking lot. So when we redid that parking lot, it was with the vision that we potentially would have a field house and we'd have a lot of traffic at the south end of our property. So that's why we did 2 pedestrian crossings across Austin Avenue, because we feel like once we get the field house up and running for a major event like a drama performance or a basketball game, people will need to use our student parking, our event parking lot for evening activities as well.
So in February, the baseball team will be able to get inside that facility to practice, opposed to being out on the football field. Very, very cold out there in February. Possibly. No, that's
I
a
think,
personal item.
I think this is a great plan. I think it's going to make Oak Lawn High School even more of a jewel in the village of Oak Lawn. And I saw the actual plans and how that field house is going to look from the inside, and I think you guys have a very good, robust plan. But the bigger thing is it's going to add to our educational value, and also it's going to add to the aesthetic value of how the campus looks. But the bigger thing is you've taken great lengths at looking at how to avoid issues in the neighborhood. So
Yes.
Thank you.
And no property tax increase to do this work, correct?
We're not going out to referendum.
You have it in your
point.
budget.
We do it the traditional.
Well, that's important. Okay. Any other questions? All right, we have a motion. Let's call for a roll call.
Trustee Sachs.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek.
yes,
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Motion passes. And 11 is ordinance 2320.
Thank you.
75, which allows this construction to happen. Motion, please.
motion approved.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Sachs.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes,
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Passes. Consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are routine and brought forward at the direction of the Board of Trustees, village manager, or village committees, and will be enacted with one motion. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda, considered separately. A, request Board of Trustees approval and direction of the Fire and Police Commission to promote 2 police lieutenants and 2 police sergeants from the current eligibility list due to retirements. And B, Resolution 23-2078 8, a resolution approving a contract with J&J Newell Concrete Contractors Incorporated to perform the 2024 concrete repair program services, that is the removal and replacement of curbs, gutters, and driveways. And C, Resolution 23-2079, a resolution approving the subordination agreement and consent to the TIF pledge by and between the Village of Oak Lawn, Pan American Bank and Trust, and Paisans Oak Lawn LLC. Motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Motion approved. Village Clerk's report.
Disbursement Resolution Number 2023-20D dated November 28th, 2023, in the amount of $4,546,916.51.
Motion to pay the bills.
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Motion passes. And as far as the village president's report, I just want to invite everybody to the Green on December 3rd. Second, I'm sorry. Santa's going to be out there. We got a great Santa Claus. He's coming in from the North Pole. I understand he's packing his stuff right now. Okay, and we'll be there. So that's all I have.
Mrs. Claus will also be there.
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Claus, too. She's,
The Grinch will be there, yes.
yeah. Mrs. Claus is a beautiful woman, that's for sure. All right, a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second. Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Against?
I think
Thanks, guys.
I think there's a new record.